Hey guys, we are out here in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. If you've ever been out here, you know that it can get pretty crowded considering it is the most visited national park in America. So we have compiled a nice little scavenger hunt list for you guys of 6 hidden gems in the Smokies that are right under your nose and you'd never even know it. We hope the next time you're out here, this list will help you to explore some new locations and escape the crowds. We are about to go see the secret tunnel under Clingman's Dome. I'm going to give you a little walkthrough of how to get to it because it is a little tricky to find. When you come up Clingman's Dome Road, you're going to see the access gates, and they'll say road closed because they're closed during December through I guess the beginning of the year, March. But you're going to come up the road and there's a pull off right after those gates, and you'll just pull off here and park, and then we're going to walk about 0.2 miles up the road, and there's a stone bridge. You can see it from this pull off. There's a stone bridge, and we're just going to go down that hill, and the tunnel is right down there. This is the Thomas Divide Tunnel. It was constructed in the 30s when the CCC was up here building Clingman's Dome Road. There was a trail that connected to the Appalachian Trail, and instead of having the hikers go over the road, they constructed this tunnel so that they could go under it. The trail is actually no longer in use, so now we have this pretty neat abandoned tunnel. Next time you're in the Smokies and you're doing a hike up here near Clingman's Dome, come check this tunnel out. It's a great photo opportunity. So this is one of the 2 covered bridges that are near Gatlinburg. This one is not far from Gatlinburg at all, just 15 minutes. If you're ever in the area, it's an awesome place to check out. It's beautiful. You can take a nice picture, go fishing. There's people fishing under the bridge, and it's just beautiful just being here by the river. It's over the middle prong of the Little Pigeon River, so it's a nice place to come and check out if you're ever in the area. Alright, so we are at the second of the 2 covered bridges near Gatlinburg. This one is Harrisburg Covered Bridge, and it was constructed in 1875 after McNutt's Bridge was washed out by a flood. They took $50 in donations from citizens of Sevier County and paired that with their $25 county contribution and built this here bridge for 75 bucks. So I think that's a pretty good deal. It's a beautiful bridge. If you're ever in the area, check out these 2 covered bridges. They are beautiful. We are here today at the Elkmont Ghost Town. In 1901, the Little River Lumber Company bought around 86,000 acres along the Little River to log, and to make it easier to get the timber down to the sawmill, they built a railway. That railway eventually attracted wealthy families from Knoxville who were seeking the back-to-nature experience, and they came up here and built a community, a resort community, and they took the name of Elkmont. And these cabins and houses down this strip are what's left of that community. So we're gonna go check them out. In 1934, when the Great Smoky Mountains National Park was established, residents in the area were given 2 options. The first was to sell their home for full price and relocate immediately, or to sell it at a discounted rate to the Park Service and to be able to live in their home for the rest of their lifetime. The ones who chose the second option, most of those leases expired in 1992, and so the Park Service was left with about 70 homes that they had to take care of. They couldn't take care of them all, and so they began to deteriorate, and the homes in this area became known as the Elkmont Ghost Town. So this little house behind me is actually one of the oldest houses in the region. It was originally built in 1830 along Jakes Creek, and in 1932 the people who owned this home, the Mayo home, moved it up here behind their house and remodeled it to serve as a guest house. We are at the Little River Trail, and from the parking lot of this trail, if you look up the hill, you can see Elkmont Ghost Town. But right down this trail, probably about 150 feet, there's another really interesting thing you should check out. So we're gonna go see. So there's not much info on the Elkmont Troll Bridge, but we do know that it was built around the same time that the vacation resort folks were establishing the little town of Elkmont. And this is one of the cutest, most cool little bridges I've ever seen. It's not a far hike in, it's really short, but you also get to see those remnants of old houses that were around here. So it's super worth the check out. If you're ever in the area, check it out. It's not busy at all, and it's a short little hike up here. Alright guys, so we've made it to another lesser known location. This is called the Voorheis Estate. From 1928 to 1944, a gentleman named Louis E. Voorheis established about 38 acres, made it into a mountain retreat. It consisted of the main house, 2 guest house, an apple barn, and a horse barn. And there's a bunch of ruins left that you can see. It's really neat. Some shrubbery, really out of place shrubbery and flowers and stuff that they planted on the estate. In 1933, he deeded it to the National Park Service, and in 1952 they took over the maintenance of the area. And so you get to see what's left, and it's really interesting. There's not a lot of people. It's a lesser known location. It's really awesome to see. We enjoyed exploring the area. If you're ever in the Great Smoky Mountains near here, you should definitely check it out. It's really worth the trip. Alright guys, so we've made it to another location that's not very well known. This is the House of the Fairies. It was the spring house for the Voorheis Estate. It's probably lesser known because it's kind of difficult to find, but you're going to take the Twin Creeks Trail up to the Natural Resource Center and follow the fence past the barn, past the back of the fence, and just a little ways up the hill. We're actually going to leave a link in the description below of our Twin Creeks Trail video, and it's a full-length video of how to get up here and see this and see the Voorheis Estate. But this place is super neat. It's really beautiful, and I bet it's just absolutely beautiful to see in the springtime when there's just so much greenery and moss is covering all this, but it's awesome to see whenever. We really enjoyed it. It's a great place to come just to have a peaceful moment away from the crowds, take a nice picture, and it's just super neat to see the history of the Great Smoky Mountains Park before it was the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. We really enjoyed it, and we know you will, so check it out the next time you're in the Great Smoky Mountains. Alright guys, we hope you enjoyed that video and found a few locations on the list that you haven't seen before and will be able to explore the next time you're in the Great Smoky Mountains. We had so much fun searching out and finding these places, and we know that you will too. So the next time you come up to the Great Smoky Mountains and decide to explore one of the locations on the list, you should let us know how you liked it on our Facebook group. Leave us a picture and a comment, and we're going to link the Facebook group in the description below. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell.